Okay, come back, guys. We lost transmission for technical issues. We are back. Please remember that every time we lose transmission, all you have to do is to go to Raising Chess Champions in Africa. Let me open that site here so you can see this. We go to YouTube and go to Raising Chess Champions in Africa, where you can find the new link. We're going to do that together right now, actually. What I'll do is I'll do the full board. Look for this. Go to the channel. Good job, Sunshine, good job. Then you'll find this live view, and then you click on it immediately. And the moment you click on it, then you can expect immediately to find the live transmission. That's where we are. That's how you keep reviewing, keep checking, keep reviewing, and we should be live. There we go, and you just click on live, and we are good to go. So that's what I've just taken you through. I'll quickly switch out of that. I'm just telling you, look for this channel, Raising Chess Champions in Africa. Again, by the way, if you've not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, because that is really one of the ways you can support the channel, support the stream, support the effort. And yeah, this is the channel, Raising Chess Champions in Africa. Go ahead, press the button, and you'll find the live here every so often. So back to where we are, round 5. Let's see where we are in terms of standings. Open section. The open section, as it stands now, we are in round 5. We do have an issue with data today. It's not always supposed to be like this. But you can see round 5 pairings across board. Akinyanya Toboso versus Gongton Gong, Hul versus Panchol, Simiu versus Jeshuru. This game is over. Simiu won in 13 moves. Mayeng Don Ador, Manyeki Nathaniel, and Subuka versus Orlando. And we can do a quick run through, see how the games are going. Take a quick run through the games, see what they look like at the moment. We'll start with the first game. What's on your board right now? This is Mehul versus Panchol. I think the last time we checked, Panchol was completely lost. He's a whole piece down. The sacrifice was not sound, and Mehul has found the absolute best move. This is where we left it. I'm sure you may not have seen everything here, but what exactly happened was that in this position, Panchol is trying to play on the queen side. This is space, but he at some point allowed this move f5, and then he did this quite dubious move, basically losing a pawn for 2 pawns. This in-between move by Mehul threatening checkmate. You cannot move your knight away because this is going to be checkmate. Say for example, knight takes here. I think this is sorry, that arrow, knight takes there. Let's clear the arrows. Okay, knight takes here. Queen takes is checkmate. Not there. Come on, what's wrong with these arrows today? Queen takes here is checkmate. So you have to start back, and then you just lose a piece. So I think the plan was bishop is coming. You thought he was going to take 3 pawns and take on c2, but no, Mehul is playing the absolute best moves, and right now Panchol is in trouble. Let's look at board 1. Gongton Gong versus Akinyanya Brand Toboso. This was over a long time ago. Toboso sacrificed the pawn, giving black a passed pawn on the queen side. Unfortunately, the sacrifice hasn't worked out in his favor, and I think this looks like it's about to be checkmate in a few. I don't see how black is getting out of this. This is checkmate in a few. Where do you play? Actually, I don't see where you're going to play. This is just a checkmate in a few. So yeah, this is a pretty unpleasant position, and yeah, this is done. So when that happens, that game is over. I think we can. The next one we looked at the Shirun versus Simiyu that ended. I think in 13 moves. Versus Haruna Nsbuga again. Paul was in trouble at some point because of a poor pawn structure. This is where we left it, and there was a break, and suddenly what Haruna did is he allowed this pawn to move, without another attack. Then that was probably a drawn position. Paul played c5 correctly, and what happened here? Yeah, Paul missed the chance to really come and attack this other guy. If this is played, yeah, this is already quite challenging for White. So this was a chance for Paul to hit back, but maybe fearing his opponent. Guys, put your pieces, activate your pieces. This is really one of the things that you want to do. And Paul has just blundered. Why is that a blunder, by the way? Because once the king moves away, what happens? Suddenly you don't have a check. Doesn't look like you can pick here because I think does this work? It doesn't at all actually. Oh, is this move here? Okay, which is a very nice threat, and you cannot really stop this queen from infiltrating. So this is why you cannot pick that pawn. If you play a random move, let's say what? Let's just say this. Of course, this is check, and this is mate. And so the only move seems to be in this position. You really can't pick that pawn. Our Paul Orlando in trouble here. Let's see Warsaw versus Banis. Again, this position, Warsaw has taken up all the pairs in the position. This is very slow, a very slow game, but this is unfortunately end well for Banis. This is the understanding of chess position is a positional grind. Literally, the white pieces have no move. This bishop in particular is very, very bad. Pawn, white is a piece down, and you really can't tell how this come into the game. Not just now, but ever. It probably has to come here, then here, then here. Then you play a move like this, then you play a move like this, just to get it in, and in that time, it will be checkmate already. So that will not work. This is a very instructive game by Warsaw, Mark of Equity. Then we have Kagami Samuel playing versus Ben Magana. Again, Ben had a very nice steady advantage, and I think it's very important to understand the value of a space and piece activity. So White has a lot more space. White developed his active. Look at that bishop sitting on f8 here, and compare it to the counterpart. You know, when you want to compare pieces, look at that bishop compared to that bishop. You can tell this bishop is employed. This is an unemployed bishop. Unemployed is not good. It's not good in life. It's good in chess. Get your pieces employed. This rook got a bit of false hope. It got a bit of false hope that it could come into this line and something. It still can, but not so much. This knight has something to do, but really it can't move. It's basically threatening. It can't move to any of the squares. Again, this knight and this bishop, but that's not really a threat. Reason being, this bishop is doing nothing. This bishop is blocked by its pawns. This knight was better off maybe even coming to this other direction on c5. So this position is really, really, really bad. For this position is very, very black. See Ben playing a move like this. This is not happening. This looks like a nice move to knight, but in fact, it gives up a very important square, and suddenly the black pieces can breathe again, and that's not what you're looking for. So the next game, we're looking at Kyle versus Chanel. Again, this was balanced, and it's still balanced. I think Chanel is a very, very good. The rating difference is Kyle Kuka, one of the strongest players in Kenya, not just junior players, but one of the strongest players in Kenya. 1961 is current rating right now, and that means that among top 10, I believe, I think about 8 right now, just behind the whole who's at number 7 in Kenya today. Very, very player. He has a great future. But Chanel Mackenzie, right, holding her own in this situation and showing that she's here by right. The game was not looked at. Candidate Master versus Jasmine Akinyo Cheng could have been a mismatch because Tuge is rated 1955 versus 1555 for Jasmine Akinyi, rating Elo points. Recently, newly minted Master. A very quick assessment was Spanish game, Rui Lopez with the C3 variation. Very interesting game. So far, so good. Jasmine has played a decent game, although once again, paid attention to issues of space. Once again, issues of peace activity, peace condition, and suddenly just lost a pawn like that. This is a game over. Again, very instructive. See what Master does. They keep their central pawn structure strong. Pick like this, then you do create for your knight to come to c6, except you don't, because after picks back, you still can't have piece activity. This pawn is weak. This pawn is actually isolated. The open file has now been opened for the rook. The rook can come into this file. Very, very nice play by these players. Again, ratings mean something in this position, exchanging off that weak pawn, and I think it's just a matter of time, a matter of technique. And there, was that sleep? Or the analysis after? I'm not sure. Maybe just a blunder. We'll check with the arbiters, but that game is over, and Mutuge has won. We have Mugwaja versus Adol. This is an upset because Adol Makwach Dao has been one of the South Sudanese players in East Africa who has been winning tournaments in the top 3, top 5 of tournament. Let's see how that game went. Again, nature, guys, study your openings. If you don't study openings, this will keep happening. I'm very happy opponents do not study openings, but it was in fact a miniature. We are looking at a very straightforward move. Again, Adol wins a pawn, but that pawn actually not only wins a pawn, it wins a second pawn and is actually better. And he keeps finding the right moves. Is that queen trapped? That queen is trapped. No, it isn't. Okay, it has pair all right. What was the move here? Just pick? Attack the rook? Yeah, because if this happens, just pick back, and you can always block either by the queen. Actually, queen is better. So this doesn't work really. So I don't know what Adol missed here. He should just have picked the pawn. I think he feels he already has 2 pawns. Diminishing returns, a strategy in chess. Or he just missed just a piece. I'm not sure. But he is still better, still marginally so. Interesting position. The game is over or not? I'm not sure. This doesn't make sense. Either we lost transmission or something. And as we are doing that, I think Gongton has won. Again, it's a very simple one. He did play exactly the computer lines that we spoke about. Okay, this is checkmate, unavoidable. You cannot stop this checkmate, really. Checkmate, this is the checkmate plan. I don't know what the plan is. How you can stop it, I cannot see it. And because it's a double checkmate threat, if the queen comes here, for example, to stop this checkmate, then rook here, you don't even make a queen, you make a rook, and it is still checkmate. Although Stockfish will give you an error, it prefers that you make a queen. Not that it makes a difference. It makes a difference for respect, for style. Ladies and gentlemen, 100% of the time, you make a rook to show your opponent that they should have resigned earlier. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to a Maki game. This is between Panchol and Mehul. Panchol just survived a really bad position in the last round. Mehul had a bit of a topsy-turvy tournament yesterday, drawing against some of our younger players. Yeah, let's see. Again, we are having a bit of trouble with so every so often I hope every so often I hope that I'm able to get us up and running. Give me a call if you're not running. And I have to mind at this juncture, my beautiful girls, they have to find something. They must be very hungry, and I need to get them something to eat. They're doing a very good job in the tournament. Both of them are playing the games they can. Let's be sure that we are streaming at this juncture. So guys, I'm gonna take a break now and leave you watching this game. Perhaps what we can do is add I'll add it live, forgive me. But it's gonna be easier for you to follow the game if this is available. So this is how we do it, guys. Just adding that, and this is for you guys, even though it's live. I'm doing this for you so that you get to follow the game as it happens. Yeah. Then you make it very small and put it up there so you can follow what is going on that board. As I go and make sure that my girls who are doing a good job want to take a break. So make sure you guys have lunch. Finally. You're very happy. So please enjoy. We are streaming live Now let me know where you're watching from and if you Maven's chest open, and I did promise this person. She's get upset because I promised to get her lunch, so that's where I'm going now. I'm going to get her lunch right now. But this is the game between Mehul and what's his name? I'll also make adjustments so that you can see. Because Misri right now is not in a good position. Let's see how the game is live. Let's see, it is live. See how there's a delay. No, there's no delay. The delay is very small. Actually getting the feed within seconds. We're getting the feed in seconds. So we actually very the body is not action. Very nice. Let's see how long before that display. Control has a way of getting out of these positions, but this is a tough one, guys. This is a tough one. Let's see if he gets out of it. Sorry guys, making for my daughter's lunch. Still parenting any new developments. So Deng has won against Manyeki. Unfortunately, our hero has fallen. I think we left when there was this pawn sacrifice was very good. It was by Deng, not the Manyeki. So I thought it was Manyeki, it was Deng. Manyeki played well, which one is still equal in text. But now this is where I think we sort of missed the opportunity because it allowed this very interesting discovery. Very, very powerful move here. So that should not have been allowed, but it did. It was allowed. It has happened, and unfortunately, you're not getting it. What a move! What a move, ladies and gentlemen! What a move! And it doesn't help because even after the rook has fallen, the queen is gonna be chased away by the move. This move is gonna chase the queen away, and I'm not sure. Yep. I mean, well played, Nathaniel, but unfortunately the opponent proved a bit too strong. Let's see, the other game that has ended is in Subuga versus Pando. This one was one that wasn't looking as well. I think Paul was in trouble for quite some out of the point structure. Indeed, a very important point. You may wonder why this game was lost. This game was lost because of this pawn structure. This game was lost. This move, knight takes, is not a good move because what that does is, you know, and maybe in this position, I don't know whether it was the only move, and you probably have to sacrifice that pawn actually immediately, because if you allow that pawn to be fixed, that's it. This game is over. There is nothing to discuss. There is nothing to discuss. You're going to lose material. You're going to lose a pawn at the very minimum. And unfortunately, your pieces are so far on this side. The center is very strong for hope. You can't move your pieces to the king side fast enough. This is one of the big advantages of the center, by the way, guys. The center is a bit locked. There's more space in the center, even as we see that. Black's pieces on the queen side. Suddenly, there's action on the king side, and black has to move these pieces to this side. This can't just happen. It's a very long path because you have these guys here that are blocking away the center, and it's making it extremely difficult for these pieces to move. So very, very important on center control and and well, I think it was a bit of a mistake, not a small mistake, a very big mistake, by the way, by White in this position, because he has now, this is a weakness, this is a weakness. And in fact, this, I dare say, this is a bigger weakness. This is what you want to and get rid of, because if you can get rid of this, then you can get rid of this bone. This bone in your throat, you want it. There's always a potential for this bone to move. So definitely, this is a mistake, and unfortunately, our youngster Paul was able to figure out the strategy there, and this is certainly picking is just a very bad idea, because now you have a protected pass pawn, and there is no way you're stopping. You know, this is just lost. So the rook is coming to d8, and this becomes that will help you attacking your rook like this. Again, if you pick, this is checkmate. If you don't pick, then we're promoting story. Plus, I'm attacking your rook, which I can just pick. This is a very simple plan. So that game is over. Mutuge Ian was over a long time ago. The game that could still be going on is versus Mehul. Again, Panchol is a very tricky piece down now. He's a piece down for 3 pawns, and look at that, his pawn is still surviving. So very tricky customer this. There is always room that he can save somehow. I think the advantage has gone down a little bit. We'll see. Wow, that works. I'd be impressed if that. So you speak the knight. It's gonna be. Can you pick it? Because if you pick it, then this becomes a queen. So you cannot. Okay, let's pick it. Yeah, but this is bad. Okay, so this is, I mean, who will win this? That's what's going to happen. Who is going to win this? Did you win your game? You drew. You know, I want you to know that you have potential to be the absolute strongest chess player in this region. So guys, this is hi. One of the chess parents. Yeah, so let's see. What's the other game that we catch? So Panchol is in trouble. Mehun is going to win. That's my prediction. Let's see if that's going to happen. Jeshurun has lost. I think what I can do is I can put on the screen, show you what we're looking at. This is where we are. Gongton won against Akinyanya Brand Toboso. Is in trouble. The time is equal, so there's no time pressure there. Simiyu Jedon won a miniature against Jeshurun Olchiri. Manyeki lost to Deng. Paulo Landers won to Haruna Nsumbuga. And Mark, this, remember what I told you, this, even though the pieces may even still be equal, this game will not be drawn. This will be won by black. It's very simple, slow grind, no hurry, no nothing. It's just a simple win. White is in trouble. White is in trouble for the entire game. And a very important lesson on simplicity. And even at this particular moment, if I just go back a step, in this position, the threat was just this: attack this knight. Where does the knight go? It can't go. He's going to be picked. It's going to be picked. Going to be picked. So this is why black has played queen to c2, so that if the knight is attacked, come back down to this square. White is giving this bishop for that knight, but in the meantime, again, a very nice, important pawn is falling. This pawn clears a light square. It's not a big deal at this point because they need to force this knight out. Black doesn't have a light square bishop to get this guy out. This prisoner remains a prisoner for the rest of time. Big pawn add value to the. No space for white on the queen side, no space for white in the center, no space for white on the king side, and serious trouble and danger for white on the king side. This takes time, it takes many moves because the position is closed, but make no mistake, have no doubt about it, this is going to end. Black wins, no room for mistakes. It's a simple black wins end position. I dare you that in fact, you could even give out an excellent in this position as black and you're still winning. The other game that we are looking at is Kagame. Magana was much better. Slow grind, positional grind that was very close to what Mark has done, not exactly the same, very as well. I encourage the young players to study these two games, Mark Waswa's game and then Magana's game, to understand what positional play means. Your pawns are the soul of chess, they tell you, in this situation you can see how White used the skeleton of his position in this Ben versus Kagame. White used his pawn skeleton to make it difficult for any of these pieces to be active. So now we are left with bishop versus this bishop. Really should. This is a Kenyan bishop. This is a Kenyan bishop that's going to do nothing. Sitting on f6, f8. It's not moved, not done a single thing. It's a ghost worker this one. Compared to one sitting on this, and you can already tell how bad this is. Plus, these rooks working together. This rook has activity. It's a lone man. If this guy could come here and this guy could come here, the different story. It can't happen. This is why get this king onto this side. You know, this bishop can come out, develop your pieces. Black hasn't developed, and unfortunately, this is going to be a lesson on why development is important in the network. At the right time, an attack is coming, a slow grind, but once again, this will be 1-0. Kyle Cooker versus Chanel Mackenzie. Chanel has done a very good job, played extremely well. It's getting a bit tricky now. Kyle is launching an attack. The attack shouldn't work, but it's an attack. So it's very, very important to know what to do here, play the right moves. And you can't just play a careless move. Let's say, for example, what move can we think about? Actually, it's not fine. You know, the white position is kind of interesting. It's not easy to find a move for black right now. So let's say we try some drastic, let's just say a drastic, what is that going to be? It's right to play. So let's play a random move. A drastic move like this. Sorry. There's this threat. You can't just play a random move because this threat is coming. This, when it looks like you can pick like this, no, you can't because you have. Does it work? It doesn't. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Creates space for king to come. Thought you that, but again, that doesn't seem to work very well. But instead of, they can actually just pick with the king, with the queen, and now after check, the king escapes square, and you can check here because it's very safe. And that's where the queen is protecting the square. So interesting situation here. That what's going on? A very nice attack is developing here by Kyle. Remember, he's attacking with fewer pieces. Let me see how this works. This works because you do the same move. Suddenly, your queen is under attack. There's nothing you can do. Best move, by the way, if you play a random move here. Best move, say you play a random move, what is recommended is after this move, this is what is recommended. Simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple arithmetic. The king is dead. Checkmate is coming. Alright guys, so keep looking at what's happening. Let us keep track. We'll go back to... I think the says Kyle game is quite interesting in itself. I think very well. Promising juniors in their category. 8 was not played. Chanel stand 20 minutes versus Kyle's 29. Time trouble is facing up. Possibility that becomes a problem in the next few. But so far, both parents of these children, both of them had every reason to be proud. Now again, instinctively, if you're ever playing against an attack, open file, queen and other pieces, if you can bring your rook to that file, you don't have to think about it. That is generally one of the moves you want to think about. Just keep in mind that this is a move that you'll be considering. And please note that whenever you see the screen going grey, this is because we are making the moves on our side, but in fact, the live situation remains as it is. So let's see what Chanel is going to play. We can go back to the pain and suffering for control. Let's see what has happened out of it. Let's see, we left this position here. Panchola just put the knight, top link by the computer, click back. I think here there's no alternative. He has to look at the looks at which is basically to make a queen. Or is it planning to queen? Is that his plan? But that doesn't work because of this. Even just here, if you come back, then this net over here is already important. So this position, I think if Panchol was counting on this move, too late, it won't work. So he literally has to go through this line, which will allow simplifies. Rook will take, bishop will take, queen will take back, and yeah, this is a tricky one. What's the balance? You've lost one of your 3 pawns. It's 5 versus 6. Bishop is and the bishop is a good bishop. Then maybe after here, that's the only open file in the position, because this is going to get blocked. But this is, I'm predicting as well who's going to win this game as well. So let's see how it goes. That is predictable. This is what's going to happen. This is where we are in the game. This is where we are in the game. So let me get out that and come back here to the live position. That's it, guys. Let's keep track. We keep checking every so often happening in the junior section. Round under 9 category, I'm an interested party. I keep looking to see if any of my students is doing a good job. The students I'm interested in, I tell at this juncture, who is playing his end right, very, very strong players. That has been a pretty interesting tournament. Tello is playing black against Alice White. She has to be extremely careful as players, both of them. Let's see how that game will go. At the same time, we can come back to which category, under 15. Let's look at the standing. 4 of 6 has just been played, and yeah, this is strong players. We haven't been able to cover this, but we will at the same time. So that's it, guys. Maven 2020. Maven's 2025 First Mavens Open at the Piano in Westlands, Nairobi. Very well organized tournament. You can see this is, if you look around, this is where players can hang. They're playing one of the other section is on. Come, tell us. The mic is up there. How are your games?
Good.
How?
It's the first one, but I have 5 more. Right now, games. But
I guess she knows your name, everyone here knows your name, but the guys watching have no idea who you are.
Bria.
Uh-huh. How old are you? So far?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. My last game.
Last game, how many points now?
3.
4.
Yeah.
Good job. What about you?
My name is Atara. Yeah, I'm also playing in the same category with her.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Abiel, wait a minute. Wait. That is it. A couple of juniors who are playing chess with us. And please keep in mind, take another break. The plan is very simply, you can see the Mehul game has gone exactly as we had predicted. There's really no other way it could have gone because it is what it is. This is a pretty difficult position for Black. It's not over by any means, it's not over, but it's difficult. Let's see how it goes. It's not over, but it's mighty difficult. We'll come back.
that she wants to play, that the Leningrad Stonewall. I'm forgetting the name.
That was round 3 or round 4? Round 3 game. It was on, let's just see if we can pull up that game so that we are all on the same page. That was correct. There's a point at which, yes, you're saying something.
Yes, so I think I a lot of time after F5, so I couldn't ball I had prepared versus the Dutch. So, but I didn't want to play D4, so I thought of what to do, but I didn't find a clear solution during the game.
You're improvising.
Yes, I was improvising during the game.
I think Kyle has prepared this particular one. So, despite played a very good game, actually, I think the game was kind of fine. Your position was coherent. You delayed as much as possible.
Yes, but I think, he was about to push E5, so I started to go with it.
So here he was 5, and suddenly the computer felt you're still marginally not like a big advantage or anything, but just like a +6, +5, 10.
No, I don't think it's a +6. I think
Sorry,
it's a
0.6
yes.
in the position.
Well, but that is something that only Carlsen can convert. So
only conversion, but you're not worse. That's the important one. And you've improvised against Kyle. Did you know that Kyle is a very strong player going into this match?
yes, well, he plays for Equity, so I know he's strong, and he also beat Metro in the league, so I knew that he's not a weak player.
Yeah, so there's an interesting moment when a knight suddenly picked something that looked like it wasn't pickable. We'll just come to that position. Tell us a bit what was going through your mind. You actually missed a tactic in, I think, was it here? In this position, yes. Did you see that you could actually play knight to this move that is being recommended right now? That your knight can actually teleport to this square and create havoc. See this move? That you could play this. Did you see that?
I would just play it, I'm seeing it right now.
Fix. You're attacking the queen. Wherever the queen goes, well, we can't come to this line. Really, so maybe just this move. And then what happens? Get back your piece. They tell the children, do you know what PP is? Do you know what PP on the PP means? Do you know what it means? Put pressure on the pinned piece. So there's a pinned piece here. And that pinned piece is going. So fantastic opportunity that in this position, and chess is like that, very unforgiving, that there's a pinned piece. This, let me ask you, between this bishop and this knight, which is stronger?
The bishop.
Why?
Because it can move a lot of squares.
But in this, not always, sometimes the bishop can be blocked.
Yes.
But in this instance, it's very powerful, very long diagonal.
Yes.
And that's a pinned piece.
Yes.
It's a pinned knight that's going nowhere. It has no squares really.
Yes.
So this is the time to ask Martin Joroge, why did you exchange your strong bishop for a weak knight?
I didn't actually consider what you just shown. I think I didn't even consider on B5 I was thinking of pushing a pawn. I was thinking of knight e6. I didn't consider placing a knight on b4.
Okay, it's easy when you see it, when someone points it out, but when you're playing, it doesn't really occur naturally, right? McLeod will see it all the time. You'll see that move all the time, right?
It will take some time.
It will take some time. So it's not like the most easy. Nonetheless, so Kyle just gave one chance. After that, exchange knight seems as if you're worse. Exchanging a number of pieces. Tell us what's going on, what you're thinking.
Well, I want to get rid of my dark square bishop because it's very fast, and also my knight cannot maneuver to because there is an attack.
Yeah.
The pawns are already very well placed. So my knight cannot get d4, cannot get e2, cannot get knight. Only knight a4. So I think in this position my problems are the bishop on b2 and the rook on a1.
Absolutely. Sort of feel that this night in particular, the bishop yes, but I'm wondering what's the night.
I just play knight a4, but it was a very uncomfortable move to make.
Yeah. Okay, so just we lost a bit of sound at some point. Um, yeah, so guys, wait a minute, what's going on here? Okay, guys, I'm not sure you can hear me, but we are trying something different. We've to make the sound better. Hopefully, this works. And if it does, then our future streams are actually going to be a lot better as well. Please bear with us as we try and add some volume. Do this real time, which I'm told is not very professional, but I'm not a professional. Can I say video guy? So sound is good. Thank you, sir. I'm increasing gain a little bit. Is there value in increasing the gain?
The video, all is okay now.
But the video is choppy.
Now I think it's fine. Maybe just stick that down. Just I'll take the sound first.
Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, thank you, sir. So this is Baba.
Baba Jasiri.
Baba Jasiri, who turns out he understands these tech issues way better. If you think the sound is better, rest assured the reason for that is because of this gentleman. And we've really struggled with sound the whole morning. Suddenly, I think it's going to be much, much better because now sound is coming directly to our laptop and big improvement. Thank you, sir. Really, really appreciate. How old is Jasiri?
Glad to be of help. Jasiri is 8 years old. He's been playing chess for about a year. And getting quite some help and coaching from Maven's chess club. And he's doing pretty well. Like,
How old is he?
he's 8 years old.
8 years old, playing under 9 category.
Yes, under 9.
9 category. How many points today?
Today, so far, he has 3 points.
Oh, and he's just played
Out
for a
of
year.
4, yes.
I think you made a good choice. Why Marvin's? Why Marvin's Chess Club?
We came across Maven's chess club from the school, the school where he attends. And slowly by slowly, we got to connect with the main coach there, Coach Amoy. And yeah, it's coming together. It's a good journey.
Okay.
A journey of ups and downs because sometimes things don't go as planned for him. But how we look at things is that chess is one of those things that teaches you life skills. So even in life, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. How do you handle that? So for me, whether he wins or loses, the best thing about chess is that he's learning life skills that will help him even as he deals with whatever life throws at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, throughout this morning, I'll focus now on what you've done. I, I'm not slouching this kind of thing, but I'm a doctor, so this is for fun.
Okay.
But something struck me that you are way ahead of me in this kind of thing. How is that happening? What is what's the secret behind this?
So basically, I started off as a photographer,
Mm.
but on a day-to-day basis, I run a production company. So we do quite a bit of video and live stream.
Mm.
So it's something that
It's your day-to-day.
familiar with, yes. But I actually started off at church, at Mavuno Church. I started in the media team a few years back in 2006.
Mm.
Yeah, and actually even before that,
Wait,
way before that, I started.
2006 is a few years back, guys. Take notes.
Don't calculate my age, please. So even previously, I was at Deliverance Church before that, and that's where I began. The media team, and slowly by slowly, I've gained the experience over time. So when I find myself in a space where I can be able to um, lend my expertise, I'm glad to do that.
What's your company name?
The company is called Urbanipics Limited.
How do we reach you?
If on our socials, if you go to just search for Rubanipics, spelling is RubaniPix.
Rubani as for pilot.
Pilot, yes.
Pix.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Paul. I think if the sound is better, credits to him, and he's actually helped us quite a bit in small details in this event. I think a great addition. Thank you, Lenny. Lenny says the sound is much better now. That's because of Paul. Rubani Picks. Look for them on the socials. Asanteni sana. All the best.
Thank you, Victor, with what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Really
It's a
appreciate
great initiative.
Asante sana.
Sawa, sawa.
Kujengana pole pole. So now our audio is back. Audio is better, guys. We are shortly going to gain back view from the main screen. Let's take time to look at you can come and say hello, then you go back and vote yourself because there's a bit of a delay. Some chess parents, chess guys, chess parenting is hard. You know, like, so I'm telling you, there are full professionals sitting behind me, lady and gentleman, and hopefully I'm going to I'll actually turn the camera to face them so they can keep laughing where they're laughing. But imagine, they've been here from around 9 in the morning, and they're just sitting in telling stories you know,
Video HDMI source.
HDMI says.
HDMI, the video over there.
Well, I said it's here. This is coming. You want to,
The video, stop the video from
yeah, I thought I've muted it. I have. Yeah, it's come.
6.
Yeah, I fixed it already. Thanks, okay. So let's go ahead and do that, guys, because they're laughing at me here. You can see them laughing. Let me cut them before the laughter disappears. Yeah, those are chess parents. And yeah, please tell us your names.
Faith Baraza.
And
Peter Gadungu.
You know, in chess parenting, you don't remember the parent's name, it's always the junior. Tell us about your children.
My child is playing under 9, Maria Zara.
Okay, how many points?
She has 3 points now out of 5.
How long has she played?
A little under 2 years.
Very nice. What about you, sir?
My child is Jasmine Anyango. 9. She's now at 3 points. She's less than 2 years.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. In the last 3 years, chess has really grown, and I've seen a lot of parents bring their children in. So tell us your story. Why chess? How did you get into this as chess parents? And then you come to, this is a lot of work. You guys are sitting here. You're not even watching Netflix, like you're just sitting. Chess parenting is hard. So tell me first, why chess? How did you get into it?
For us, we got into it by default because we found the coach training another child that we had visited. Then we just joined the game. We hadn't thought about it, but we enjoy it now.
Wow. What about you, sir?
For me, it's I know a little bit of chess, so I have a board at home. So I started playing with my girl. Then I found her to be very, very talented in that area. So I decided now to expose her to it.
She beaten you.
Yeah, separately. No, but I don't. In fact, now me chess, I only know this. Yes.
Is very bright, and it's because of parents like you. But what people don't understand is that chess parenting is a big sacrifice. It's very, very expensive. It's time. Tell us a bit about this, please.
Because then the training is quite some work, some investment, and then also the tournament happens on Saturdays. Then it means your rest days you're here doing parenting. It's a bit involved.
Is that your experience as well?
You have to invest in it. You have to give it that time because you need to support your kids. So, like, most of the Saturdays I'm with my child from morning till evening. It's a good thing because I know by the end of all these, you gain much exposure she requires.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that is two of our chess parents. And you can see the whole place is full. I'm just gonna turn the screen a little bit around. Parents and kids, this is such a. Oh yeah, there's the guy. Whoa, yeah. Who's your daughter? Yes. You see the champions. You can see some parents waiting patiently on the other side, and it's quite some work. As Anthony Sana to all the chess parents in Kenya today. It's not been an easy thing, dear Lord. I see my sunshine has come back. She's playing a very strong player. She doesn't look happy. I have a feeling that she may not have won her game. How did it go? It's okay, sunshine. These things happen. You're playing a very strong player as well, and you're going to get there. So let's get back to the situation on the board. I think all the games are over. All the games are done. Actually, all the games are done. I'll try and get Mehul here. I'll try and get Mehul here to take us through his game. This is, in fact, let's see how this game ended. But it was really after the sacrifice. Sorry, this is a game between Ben Nagano and the control game. This is easy. Once it went to an end game, no two ways about it. I think I called it early. There's just no way out of it. Just lost it. After this, we left it somewhere here. Okay, so far, Panchon is doing the best he can. Unfortunately, in such a position, it will never be enough. It will never, ever be enough. Wait, did he miss a chance here to play something else? Like this check, I thought. No, it doesn't work because that's the reason. So this is a done deal. Good job. Congratulations, Mehun, for winning that game. I think you converted flawlessly. It comes down to this one blunder. Panchol should tell us why he did this. This is a mistake. I think what it means was that after this, before taking back the knight, this was going to happen. Then we checkmate, and that is it. Because if you don't do that and you pick here straight away, then I think black is even better. Oh, it's still not better. Surprise. Very interesting. Oh, this is what it is. So a piece is a piece. This is a chess saying, and it's very important for someone like Panchol to remember that in future. The other game that we were waiting for that has also ended is the game between Kagambi and Ben. We wanted to see how this ended because we left it some time back. We left it somewhere here. Let's see. I think we've seen this position. Okay, wow. That move is possible. And Ben doesn't use it. Oh, yes, because the bishop is, of course, stopping checkmate. So you can't just pick. Because if you pick, then this is checkmate one. So really, there's nothing else there. That's done. An extra one. This is double the roads. Really, not one fighting wonderful thing by Kagambi to decide in that position. Instead, also bad 6 minutes versus 19. Nothing to place with that position. Better not spend too much time. Sportsmanship. Good job, Kagambi. I think he should be around 15 years old. The opponent, Ben Magana. Ben Magana, also match for time national champion. There's only one player against whom I've not gotten a single point or a half a point in my entire career. That is Ben Magana. Very ashamed to say this, not ashamed, but really that's the reality. So hopefully that will change. He's a very, very strong player. A very, very strong player. So we left this position here. Now the night has gone. The night has gone. The night has left at least where it had some hope to go to the other side where nothing's happening. And it's actually still lost. Checkmate is threatened and cannot be stopped. All the way to mate by Banis Dukandi against Mark Waswa. Well played. I think I called this game very early. I think it's very instructive. Learn this game, watch it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joining us from the tournament that's taking place at the piano in Nairobi. This is the first Maven's Open, Chess Open, one of the Grand Prix events, very well attended, very well organized, fantastic event. We are going to do our best to present as much of this as possible. Again, it has its own quirks. This is with us. This is work in progress. We're going to get better from time to time as this progresses. Fantastic, fantastic event, guys. As I commented on this, I'm also going to do my best to give a few techniques, especially for those who are new to chess. My name is Dr. Victor Ngani, the 2018 National Chess Champion, multiple time chess Olympiad. And just now, the younger generation has gotten out of the top. In reality, we really need to give the younger generation a lot of support this season. All the best. We are going to try and get a couple of people here for interviews. In the absence of that, we're gonna get a couple of guys here for interviews, just see how the games went, and hopefully we can have a third round that runs much better than the previous ones. Asanteni sana. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy. Watch us. No, they don't respond me. When they're home, I know, right? It's like, this is things to they are a little bit tired. We have a smash. What was it? Not so much better English. Personal. Join us on stream. What should you do? Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your chess journey. You've been quite consistent lately. And take note you're live on stream. This is Vaishnav Voro. I hope I've gotten your name correctly.
Yes, that's
A
correct.
member of what do you call it, Nairobi Chess Club. Very, very strong player. But once in a while, he forgets a move during the game and something goes wrong. He ever crashed you and he played perfectly. Very, very committed chess player. How's it going for you?
Oh, very nice venue. Yes, very nice. We see a lot of people. Yes, the strongest, the Simbas of Kenya. Yeah, and I'm glad to be between them.
How many
Yes,
points do you have now?
three
Three.
from five.
I think 2 years ago, you were playing some very strong chess. You must have been working extra hard on your chess. What was that?
No, I'm studying. Yes, I'm studying.
Even now, you're
serious.
still.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
How much time do you put in chess?
Each day, a few hours.
Where do you get the time?
Huh?
Where do you get the time? Elon Musk is your brother?
No, I work remotely, so I have possibility. I had. Now it's a bit changing.
Ah.
But anyway, let's.
So speak silently so your boss doesn't get to hear what you're doing.
Sorry.
Speak softly. Your
Huh?
boss doesn't get to hear that you work remotely, so you get to play chess a lot.
Yes, yes.
And when did you start playing chess?
When you what?
When did you
Start?
start?
No, from my childhood, yes. It was around I think around maybe 12 or something. I was pretty good. Yes, I took prizes. Yes. But one time when I understood that or I go there or I live normal life, yes, and I decided to live normal life. And now I decided to go back.
You regret having chosen normal life over chess?
Yes.
You regret it?
Huh?
You regret it?
No, I don't regret it. It was my conscience choice then. But now it's a different story. So I understood that I couldn't live without chess. So and I went into them more seriously.
Okay.
Mm.
Vaishnav Vorom, one of the players who uh, started chess as a young person, then went to work normally. Because let's be fair, the instances when chess may not pay the bills, that can be very hard. So you have to in the person as well.
Mhm.
And that actually works in your favor. All the best, sir.
Yes, thank you.
The event well organized.
Yes, very much.
All right, thank you.
Pleasant.
All right, we'll get you a couple more players to interview and stay tuned. That not sound, guys. DJI make meanings. Sorry, that's what I'm trying to figure out to make the sound better for you guys. That's what you're doing. So don't go anywhere. We are improving progressively. We figured out internet. Now we are going to figure out sound, which has already been sorted. Then we figure out now the flow, and then we are good. Let me get a couple of guys to talk to you guys. Night. You want to train our
So I'm back. So guys, yeah, and I guess my game it was pretty the English opening, and I lost because it was not very easy. It was like I think like a very strong class on and other stuff. And you guys, he played the English opening perfectly. Like he played whatever like the English people normally play, and I couldn't really explain what to happen.
what's going on? Hi, Trevor. How are you? So, guys, we have with us the great Panchol Madol. This guy, let me just make you Panchol if you don't mind. Okay, so this guy has won, I don't know how many tournaments in Kenya. He's a serial tournament winner. He's one of the highest rated players in East Africa. Feared in Kenya, Uganda, and South Sudan. We haven't counted Tanzania, guys, because there have been not many tournaments. Panchol, how are you, sir? I'm good, and you? Very fine, thank you. We were following your game. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't seem like it went very well. Yeah, of course. Uh-huh. At, at some points, it was hard, but toward the end, I had a move to grow the position. But I felt greedy and go for to fight a bit. You had a drawn move. Yeah, so I had to, yeah. The F5 would have been a better continuation other than H6. That one can easily draw. Okay, well, let's open the game. We have a look and you can tell us what exactly is happening. And even before we get there, we just want to understand your move. Knight takes e4. We just want to understand what was going through your mind when you did that move, boss. Help us understand. Yeah, actually, that move took me like 15 minutes or 10 minutes to figure out. But the reason is very simple. Take it back. Yeah. Forward. Yeah. Let's turn off the engine for a moment so we can look at it. Okay, so you knew Mehul was going to play the Tromposki, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Like this one we played before and I lost. It was 2023. Okay. The same line. I lost, but I thought today I'll get a better continuation. So here we play Bishop Bar, Queen 26, Rook 26 E4, D6 F4. So in this position, the computer was speaking about this move. What would you have done? Okay, that move. That move I could have just played knight back. Where? I don't need to pick knight back. Home? Knight to knight to D7. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's E6. E6 is coming. Not E6. Okay, this? Sorry. This? E6. What do you play here? Maybe pawn capture G6. Pawn capture on G6. I don't like your position. Yeah, but that's what the computer says. Bishop C4. Bishop C4. Bishop C4. Bishop G7. Queen E2. I'm guessing. Queen E2. Yep. After that,
Castle, maybe I can castle. That's the move I will play.
Castle, castle. So, like, you may be wondering why Panchol and I are not thinking about, because really there's nothing to think here. This is development,
Yeah.
center control strategy,
Yes.
improving your pieces. But they completely agree with us that even though you have an extra pawn,
Yeah, I'm
because of the center is,
yeah, the center is already
you
controlled.
don't have space. Your
I,
pieces are
I,
not
I know, I
moving.
know. When this pawn is stuck on the b2, the only counterfeit white hat is e4 break, e5 break.
E5 break.
So I've tried to stop that e5 breaks all along, but
It didn't work out.
eventually it didn't work out.
Ah.
So continue the game. Yeah, 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 yeah.
At this juncture, it looks like the opponent had did a slow move.
Okay, yeah. The reason why, I stuck here, okay, after knight c5, knight c5. So here, you can easily come with knight g5, h6, knight back, then there is attack. The attack is too much on the king side.
Sorry, you're afraid of this move happening?
Yeah, that move is the likely move to come.
This move, and then you're saying you're going to play this?
Okay, yeah, if I play h6, you come back.
Then the knight comes back?
Yeah, then there's attack on
this pawn.
On h6.
But what if you just leave it?
Huh?
What if you just leave it? What if you don't play h6?
What will I do? They will play pawn capture. Pawn capture at g6 and then rook up.
I get your point.
Yeah.
So basically, okay. So what he's saying is, let's say, for example, let's play a random move.
Yeah.
What random move? Let's play
b5.
a move like
Let's say b5.
yeah. So this move.
Yeah, that's the move I don't like. Then I'm supposed to play h6.
But it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Because
Not
there's
forced.
just,
Not forced.
but what can I do?
Let's say
Put
for
b4.
the sake of
b4. Then he picks sack. Sack. Bishop take or rook take. Rook take. Then there. It can be defended. After that,
is that the best line? Let's check.
maybe. Yeah, it can be defended like that actually.
Let's see.
That is what I was worried. Zero, yeah, can be defended. So that's the move I was worried about. That is actually I was going for this b5. My initial plan was b5 break so that I get my opponent on that.
Let's see what's the computer recommending here.
Let's see.
Saying you pick.
When I thought of that move, but I fear about knight g5.
Knight b5.
Knight g5. What can you do? b5. I thought of those moves, but
yeah, now you just have to take time and calculate.
Okay. Okay, I thought about pawn capture. That was my initial plan. Then I changed in between. And then play b5. Or alternative, I was having three candidate move. Sack, b5, and which other move?
Sorry, may I take this? Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. How are you?
Yeah. Yeah, this is better. Let's sit down a little bit. So, what you're saying is in this position, you had the option of
pick that.
Yeah, but this now you see the problem is after this pick, you're like a whole piece down.
Yeah.
It wasn't a blunder.
I know. I did it intentionally. It wasn't forced.
But did you see it wasn't forced? Did you see that it's just losing a piece?
Yeah.
But you thought that you had enough compensation because of your past
pawn.
Okay.
Yeah, the move I did not consider that move, pawn pick. I thought the queen pick and then bishop come, then I'll have more pawns.
That's what I thought actually. On stream that you must have missed that this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the pawn pick is what I miss in the calculation.
Okay, so let's go ahead because everything else I think you did the best you could. The next point was here.
Okay.
When you picked this knight.
Yeah.
Did you think that at this point you may have this move? Did you think you have this move?
Let's take it back. It's a checkmate.
That's a checkmate, yes. So it before.
Yeah.
Okay, before sacrificing. So
yeah.
You did. So this is what's this is the best move by the engine, by the way.
Yeah, I picked rook pick. Okay, I thought I will draw. I'll draw like that, then pick, then here, then queen c7. I thought here I will draw. He had no enough whatever. So play. b5. It's losing. Then he play exactly that same move. Then I play queen c4. Check path. Then queen c4. Pick. I think here is draw. That's why I'm saying it's drawing.
Ah,
It's drawing here. I managed to draw.
so the move is actually just play this move.
Actually, I'm blundered by playing h6. It's a draw. Even here, I was confident he can't win. Yeah, he played exactly there, king there.
Ah,
Then
this is a
bishop there.
blunder. This is a blunder. Was
It's
that
still fine. It's still fine. It's still
No, it is
fine.
not. It is not control. You see, the idea is your king comes faster. Your king is faster now.
Okay. Then you come there. That's the only move. Then attack. Oh, actually, and then play f5 before play f4 before you put the pawn.
Play.
Yeah, f4. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. But
Wow.
my thinking was different. Yeah, actually, I thought I'm drawing here after this move. After this, this.
And you are drawing, guys.
Yeah.
That's why Panchol is Panchol. No,
Yeah.
you have an engine, you can't figure it out. Wow.
Here, I play this exactly. Then we play king here. I play king here. Exactly the same move. And then, okay, the move order is different, but I play there. Then king here. I push.
You push
this. I push the pawn.
You push the pawn first.
Yeah. No, I push later on. After that. Right there.
Let me see, where is the cursor?
I don't think I push the pawn.
Let me see, one moment.
But it's still fine, even though I push the pawn. Let's push the pawn.
One moment, let me see. Let's go this. Okay. There we go. Okay.
What did I play?
You
Play
played
the pawn?
Push
Okay.
pawn, yeah.
Then you play here. Then I play king.
Now,
I
but
think
see,
I'm
now-
still is drawing
No,
here.
you're not.
I think I will draw.
No, you're not.
The move I miss in this position is this. I will draw.
You see, the difference is.
What will you do? Yeah.
No, even that doesn't work.
What will you
see,
do?
the difference is Panchol, with the pawn on c4.
It can be defended by king.
No, with the, yeah, you see here now the king can come here. Yeah, which
The
is
king can come to d3, which is
can
the
come
key
to
square.
d3, and you need that square. You need to bring your king to d4. Okay, so that's the difference. All right.
Okay.
Well done. I think it's
But
Lenny says good to see Panchol. You know, show me who's game here.
But after here, I think I'm still okay. The human move here, then king here. What will you do?
He defends.
How?
Actually, I look at the line.
No, then play there. Exactly.
Yeah.
Defend the pawn.
I defend the pawn.
After defending the pawn, you play here. I want to use my head without engine. Play h5.
Let me remove the engine. Let me remove the engine.
Yeah. Play h5. Yeah. That's what I want to do. What will you do? That's what my thinking.